Namaste, viewers. It's Wednesday morning, March 12, 2025, and I'm your host, Sunil Thakker of Sunny Talks Money. Welcome to ST Money's 7 a.m. early morning news, where we provide you the latest, concise, and precise stock market wrap with accurate figures and numbers. Kindly remember that this is a shortened week for trading, as markets will be closed for trading on Friday on the auspicious occasion of Holi. Benchmark indices recovered from early losses as a decline in crude oil prices and selective buying in heavyweight stocks lifted sentiment. After a weak start following subdued global cues, the Sensex and Nifty rebounded in the latter half of the session to close near the day's high. The benchmark equity indices set aside global market jitters and staged a recovery on Tuesday. Global markets traded on a negative note amid fear of potential U.S. recession risk. The BSE Sensex started the day with a negative gap of 371 points and soon hit the day's low of 73,664. Thereafter, slowly and steadily, buying interest emerged and Sensex clawed its way back to the positive to touch a high of 74,187. The Sensex finally ended at 74,102, down just 13 points. The NSE Nifty 50 index moved in a range of little over 200 points from a low of 22,315. The index jumped to a high of 22,522 and eventually settled with a gain of 38 points at 22,498. Couple of factors were responsible for the recovery in the market. Firstly, crude oil prices. Oil prices continued the downward trend for the second straight session amid concerns that U.S. tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China could slow economic growth and dampen energy demand. Brent crude futures slipped 0.42% to $68.99 a barrel. The fall in crude prices is a key positive for Indian equities as lower oil costs input expenses for oil-dependent sectors. And secondly, the slowdown in FII selling. Foreign institutional investors continued to offload shares, but at a slow pace. On Monday, FIIs sold equities worth 485 crores. Among individual stocks, IndusInd Bank crashed 27% after the private banking lender said an internal review on its derivative portfolio revealed discrepancies for which the bank estimated 1,577 crore rupees, or approximately 2.35% of its net worth. That apart, Infosys, Bajaj Finserv, Mahindra & Mahindra, Zomato, Hindustan Unilever, Power Grid Corporation, and Axis Bank also declined. On the other hand, Sun Pharma, ICICI Bank, Bharti Airtel, HCL Technologies, Maruti Suzuki, Titan, L&T, and Reliance Industries were the prominent gainers. In the broader market, the BSE Mid-Cap Index advanced 0.7%, while the small cap slipped 0.7%. The overall breadth was in favor of the bears, with 2,469 stocks declining versus 1,499 advancing shares on the BSE. Meanwhile, Morgan Stanley, in its latest report on Indian equity market, said they expect the Sensex to hit 105,000 mark by December 2025 as the bull case scenario for the index, and around 93,000 in the base case scenario. In the US overnight, US stocks fell on Tuesday, adding to the biggest sell-off in months as investors worried about the impact of the latest tariff threats on the global economy. Trading was volatile following conflict tariff updates, while progress towards a ceasefire between Ukraine and Russia briefly lifted equities. The Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 1.14% to 41,433. The S&P 500 lost 42 points to 5,572, and the Nasdaq Composite ticked down 32 points, or 0.18% to 17,436. Brent crude is at $69.60 a barrel. Gold is rupees 86,470 per 10 grams, and silver is rupees 98,320 per kilogram. Today's outlook for the Indian market. Technically, in the backdrop of weak global sentiment, Nifty opened with a gap down. However, due to buying interest at lower levels, it recovered sharply. Overall, the sentiment remains positive for the very short term, supported by the strong momentum in the RSI indicator and the index closing above the 50 EMA on the hourly time frame. In the very short term, the index might continue its strength with the potential to reach 22,660 to 22,700. About 22,700, the Nifty might move towards 23,000. On the lower end, support is placed at 22,400 on a sustained basis. Stocks to watch today: TCS, PB Fintech, Bharti Airtel, Rail Vikas Nigam, Keynes Technology, Godrej Agrovet, Sandur Manganese and Iron Ores, Zota Healthcare, Indian Renewable Energy Development Agency, TVS Motor Company, Hexaware Technologies, Adani Green Energy, NTPC Green Energy, On Mobile Global, KPI Energy, and Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank will be in focus on March 12 today. Remember, tomorrow will be the last day of the working for trading on the NSE. That's it for today, my dear viewers. I'll see you again tomorrow morning. And if you're enjoying our content, please do subscribe, like, and share this video as much as possible. In the meantime, happy investing, stay inspired, and remember, it is all about money.